Another champion who suffered a lot as a boy was Rafa Johnson. When he was only 12, his left leg was badly crushed in a machine. The front of one of the toes was hanging out as though it would fall off. The surgeon who treated him feared that the entire leg might have to be cut off. Rafa was very much upset. All the time he was in bed, he prayed to God for his mercy. He grew better day by day, and the surgeon could finally save his leg, but it did not heal completely. Rafa's interest in sport was so strong that he did not worry about his weak leg. He often had difficulty in wearing spiked shoes, but this did not stop him from having regular practice. He worked hard day and night and was finally selected for the Olympics. He took part in the decathlon and won the first place. He was called the greatest all round athlete in the world. Both these champions had a dream. They set themselves a goal to achieve the dream. They worked with a will to reach this goal. Their dreams came true and they became world famous athletes. Now we are completed with the reading comprehension. Now we can go to page number 93. Children, as I told you all, do you know what a website is? A website is a place on the internet where you can find information about something. So, the website is a place where you get all the information about something. So, Dr. Vinod Sena, a visually challenged man, has developed a website for the blind people. Listen to your teacher to know more about Dr. Vinod Sena. Children, Dr. Vinod Sena is a retired English professor in literature from Delhi University. He is visually challenged in the sense blind, who is unable to see. By birth, he was not a visually challenged children. Sena lost his eyesight after smallpox vaccination when he was 3 months baby. In infant itself, he lost his eyesight after a smallpox vaccination when he was 3 months. Visually impaired his entire life, he was a tireless advocate for the blind and visually impaired, as well as a shining role model children. He had received a Ellen Keller Award for his work. Academically, he was very brilliant. He went on to teach at institutions like Ramjas, Ansraj, St. Stephen's College, and later in DU. And his father and his sister were helping him out. He thought that because they were reading to him and he used to listen to that and he used to study. But later on, he thought that why the visually challenged person should depend on others. So he started with the braille. You might have seen the visually impaired person will study through the braille letters. That you understood, no? And here there are the questions. What is the website is asked? Who is Vinod Sena? I said. And how did Vinod Sena connect the visually challenged people to the world of internet? So here few of the questions are there. And another one, do you know any other specially abled persons who have done great things in their lives? Describe the achievements of such persons. So Stephen Hawking, you might have heard children, suffers from rare motor neuron disease and speaks with the help of a voice synthesizer. In 2009, he lost his control over his arms, legs, and voice, and in 2009, he became totally paralyzed. So, you might have heard about Stephen Hawking. Hawking also is the most brilliant scientist alive, actually. This wheelchair bound physicist was the Cambridge University's first gravitational. So, it will be very big for you all children. Later on in my class, I will be saying to you this. And another one, other two people mentioned in the passage who are achieved, that is Beethoven, the great composer, was born deaf. Bob Mathias, the great Olympic decathlon winner, was once a cripple. Dr. Vinod Sena, a visually challenged person, developed a website for the blind. This is all we have studied in this, and later on I'll be starting with my lesson, where there is a will, there is a way, children. So now you understood about this, and later on we can continue in our next class. I am going to explain the lesson. So you got page number 92, you got everything about Vinod Sena, what is website and everything. So have a nice day, children. Bye. Thank you.